Baby, baby, boop, big boops. Yeah, well, the video got uploaded anyway. Long video. I think it's the longest I did. 1 hour and what was it? 17, 18 minutes, I think. So, but I don't like it when the just memory is poof. I'm not finished. Um, oh, 7, and you can see it here. It's in the morning, and it's too bright. I can't handle the lights. Maybe it's time to go to bed. Just lay there. Yep. Yeah, I said something that Ethereum was down 98%, so I don't have so much Ethereum, so. But they told about atomic swap, so maybe it's happening. Because I think United States is a little bit ahead of Europe when it comes to crypto stuff. And well, I have been able to use BTC here, so I can't complain. But there's so many coins, so you know. It's a full-time job if you're gonna do that. I used to do it with what do you call it? Stocks. Uh, you have to oversee it. Well, I did Sweden and United States because Asia was in the middle of the night, so from 9 in the morning till about when was it close in United States, like 10, I think, somewhere around there. So it's 12, 13 hours. We have to be awake and follow it. And it was when it doesn't go good, it's not so fun. So I haven't looked for a long time, but I read that it went down, but it can turn around. Yeah, I read something bad about Asia. That's not good. That is not good at all. Yeah, my video was very long. It starts usually pretty slow, and then I talked a lot about music. And I think when I put it at the computer, it gets very loud, even though it's a laptop. So, um, but it's difficult. You don't hear it yourself, so maybe it's a little bit dark, but otherwise, I think it was a lot of good things in there and things at the end that you should check out because that's pretty scary stuff. Because these organizations, they're like protecting us. That's what they claim. And I called them and asked them, and then I hang up the phone. I mean, we're talking about 19 of 20 organizations that have been called. That's just hung up on me, right in my ear. Do you do that? Is that polite? Um, and I just ask normal questions, that I think I'm entitled to as a tax-paying Swedish citizen. But they're not there for that. They don't give a shit. They want you, like Doug Stanhope said, he was correct. They just want you to produce. That's what they want you to do. Even like when you go to the hospital, they ask you, what do you do? And I say, well, I play guitar and I like to run and and stuff like that and train and yes, that's not what they mean. They mean, how do you get money? That's what they want, so they can get in tax from you. Why do you think they're so scared about drugs and alcohol? You think they give a shit about you? You really think so? No, it's because you cannot produce. That's why. And think about this as well. What's the use of technology if you still have to have a piss job? There is no use because you still have to spend time that you don't want to. And 8 hours a day is not normal. Um, First of all, in the morning, you should go out and get air. Alright? Maybe train, rest, eat, and then at night you can start to concentrate and what they call work today. It's sit in front of this a screen. That's what they call work. Work is when you get money, 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 money. That's what they call work. So boy, a porn star, she works, but a prostitute, she doesn't. you know where does this come from? I think I have the answer. I think it's from the Christians. But the secret police and stuff like that, that's unpleasant because you get no information about this at all. It's not like you're not entitled to. You're not entitled to it even though they live on tax money. Maybe they mention it in school, like a day, like, oh, this is secret police. They are here to protect our country. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, something like that, I will guess, and no more. Um, so I don't think it's different in any country. I think it's the same all around, and it's fucking scary, man. Because it's organizations that works together. If you haven't figured that out yet, um, if you haven't figured that out, you haven't watched many of my videos. As a Swedish citizen, I'm not entitled to speak to them. That's fucking insane, man. Yeah, I understand if I was from Norway, Finland, or, but it still is EU. Norway is not in EU, I think, but Finland, I think, is. But let's say Germany or France or England went out, it should be the same, you know? It's a Roman Empire, the continuation of the ideology of Adolf Hitler. What do you think is a Belgian woman that controls it? You think it's a coincidence? Why not? Let's say Swedish engineer. Why not? That knows something. Because that's not what it's about. Yeah, I'm told about the fucking door, man. Fuck, it's heavy. I try to fucking put it back, but yeah, fuck, I'll do it. I'll do it, but it's not that easy. Should be there and there. One day I'll do it. So, is it bedtime? Should we just sleeping pills and just fucking wake up at 10 o'clock again at night? Start over? I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's pretty obvious that they're not here to. I mean, I think every country, all people all over the world is scared of their own police, government, and the other things. And they still, in Sweden, it started with I think Gustav Wasa, like around 1500, you know. Then they started to exploit people with tax. Yep, the king. I think he was one of the first kings in like all of Sweden. I'm sure there are kings in different areas and stuff like that, but he was one of the like biggest what we have been taught anyway. Before that, it was like Skalla Grim and all these people, was different zones and people didn't move around as much, But I don't like it. I don't even feel safe here because of these people, man. I don't feel safe. They have like special forces that just sits and waits, and they get like 5,000 euros a month. I don't know how much they really do because pretty much nothing happens, in reality. Some drunk guy on the street, it doesn't take more than a couple of cops to just, take care of him, So, I don't really know. So it's a big hoax. That's my opinion. I haven't seen any other proof that Russians or Turks or Arabs or anything has been here and tried to bomb us, and not one thing. And I've been living here, mostly all my life. I think there was more violence when I was a teenager in bars than there is now. I don't know, but I know that they're here not to protect us. Yeah, if you go like that, they won't bother, A dog and a baby cart, and you just shut up and watch television and take corona vaccine and obey. Thank you. Yeah. That's what they want. That's what they want. Yeah. What are we in? September? Yeah. Will I survive 2 more months? I told a nurse, because I saw a video. She's been working in hospitals. I don't know if it was a doctor or a nurse, but 30 years experience. Then they analyzed these things they stick up your nose, and they found some chemicals that was causing cancer. I don't know how much, I mean, there's a lot of things that causes cancer, this. But I don't get high from people sticking shit up my nose, But since when did they start sticking things up your nose to take a test before they took a blood test on you. Even DNA swab in your mouth. But now, all of a sudden, they're gonna stick things up your brain? Something doesn't seem right, you know. And nobody questions it. It's fucking amazing. Amazing. Have you heard anybody that has questioned that? I haven't heard nobody. Not one person. I remember the first week when this came out, I was in a bar. And the first week, I knew it was a hoax. You know? I think Russian Vids was the first one that understood that it was just a hoax. But of course it got banned. And I don't know if he talks about it anymore. He says I can't talk about this. So that was for the first few days, and I told some people that you know, and young people, that you think can actually think critically, but no, they can't. So, and in South America, God, just. And this, if you think they believe in, if you think you know about this, yeah, I'm sure they watch, David. They don't even understand English. There's some Spanish guys, but it's not many. What I know of it, anyway. I know one Mexican guy, one Spanish guy. I think there's some Brazilians, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not looking good. This is not looking good, man. Next year is 2 years. You understand? Supergroup stands on stage again. They're like 60 years old. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see that concert. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. What do you? How much does this cost? What should I do with it? I don't know. Maybe if I survive, I give it to somebody and where I go. Because I have no use for it. I only have use for this. The rest is just garbage. Garbage. And I'm not joking with you. I don't really know how many of you that sees this understand how serious this is. I don't know. But